And now for something completely different.
For 100. Who are these people?
Hey, what's the deal with below-the-nose maskers? I know. It's like they want to buy into the psyop, but are too pussy to follow through. I know.
Whether you were pro or anti-mask in 2020, there is something we should all be able to agree on. The people we see out and about who are voluntarily wearing masks and wearing them incorrectly are either misunderstood or clinically insane. Probably insane. But light jabs aside, it's hard to understand these people. There's simply no logic to account for one of those little masks actually working if it doesn't at least cover your nose. This is not a debate on whether masks work or not. That's not the point for today. One camp believes that fabric masks are effective, and the other camp is correct. That's just a joke. After all, I'm not a doctor, and everyone knows that doctors are always right.
Wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is.
Either way, that ship has sailed. And even though there are still some folks on the pro-mask boat, my opinion, or any opinion about the efficacy of masks, is irrelevant to this discussion. I'm more interested in answering a question that's been bothering me for quite some time. This is a serious question, and I'm fishing for serious answers. For the life of me, I do not understand the motivation or reasoning behind the holdouts who are voluntarily wearing masks below their nose. Let's call them half-maskers. I need answers to understand these people.
Then I saw her face.
Now you don't know what the hell to do, do you?
The point is this. If someone is voluntarily wearing a mask for protection against this thing or that thing at this late stage in the game, I kind of have to assume that they're a believer, a disciple, that they're on Team Mask. And if they are believers, specifically in masks being effective, what do these people think the masks are doing for them when they wear them like that? If you have a thought, reply in the comments, because I can't figure these people out. The best answer I could come up with on my own is that they're pulling the mask over their nose on an as-needed basis. And I've seen people do that. Pull up their masks, that is. But that doesn't account for the folks I'm actually talking about. I'm talking about the people I've seen over the past year, and even since the mask mandates were lifted, from clerks to cashiers to stock boys, people who still wear these things like chin straps, even as people approach them. Again, they're not required to wear these masks in the first place. Their coworkers aren't wearing them. But they are. This is a strange breed of diehards. People who are scared enough to voluntarily wear their masks incorrectly. I know it's another buzz phrase, but make that make sense, because I can't. Is anyone else seeing this? Because where I live, I am seeing this. I see it at the grocery stores, coffee shops, and restaurants. And to be clear, these are people who you can walk right up to. They'll serve you and come into close contact with you with mask sagging. And again, I guess what I'm not getting is whether or not these people are actually scared.
I'm so scared right now. I just want to say, I am so sorry.
Among the people still wearing the masks, either in stores or in their car, I have a bit more respect for the strict mask wearers. At least I can follow their thinking. There's at least a consistency, a logic to their belief. Basically, they're saying, this mask protects me because I'm wearing it, and it's covering me. Okay, but what's the excuse for all the half-maskers and chin-strappers? Folks walking around, faces more exposed than Jim Plunkett. I guess I'll have to summon up the courage and ask one of these folks at some point, why are you wearing your mask like that if A, no one's forcing you to wear it anyway, and B, you appear to believe that the mask works? It doesn't make sense. This idea came to mind a few days after a cashier talked to me through the mask she wasn't wearing. I'll stop it here. In writing this, I think I arrived at an answer. Perhaps there'll be a quick 1-minute follow-up to this with what just occurred to me. Still, there's a gold star to anyone who can guess what the answer is, or offer a plausible alternative explanation for these people.
Could somebody fill me in because I'd like to know? That's right. I really want to know. Well, we'll talk about it later, but we're out of time.
Thanks for listening.